The history of Larry Doby. Marty is talking about that in his Where's Marty? Marty, it's a story that we're interested in learning.
Yeah, it's absolutely fascinating. Again, Dr. Milbert Brown Jr. is with us. Doc is the PR wing of the Simmons Museum of Negro League Baseball, which is located, we're in Newtown, Owings Mills, Newtown, outside of the Baltimore County Public Library. The museum displays on the foyers of each of the floors of this building. We know it would have been that it's shut down on Juneteenth, but we figured we'd grab Doc, sit out here in the shade, beautiful midsummer breeze this late spring, and talk about Larry Doby. Good morning, Doc. How are you?
Oh, great. You know, Larry Doby was such a magnificent player. He joined the American League Cleveland Indians in 1947, 6 weeks after Jackie Robinson joined the Brooklyn Dodgers.
And think about this. Here was the genesis of my thought process of why I wanted to spotlight Larry Doby. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin go to the moon. Neil Armstrong's first man to walk on the moon. There's history right there. It doesn't diminish the risk that Buzz Aldrin took to join him on that mission. Larry Doby integrated the American League. Different cities, different players, same challenges. You can't not say Larry Doby's a hero.
Yeah, Larry Doby was a hero. He was inducted into Baseball Hall of Fame in 1998. Unfortunately, it was almost 30 years after his retirement. He was inducted, and he was inducted by the Veterans Committee.
He played for the Newark Eagles in the Negro Leagues, and the reason Doc is wearing the Homestead Grays jersey is the Eagles beat the Grays for the World Series championship. He was brought by Bill Veeck into the American League with the Cleveland Indians, now Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, the Cleveland Guardians, and the Cleveland Guardians retired his number 14 about a couple years ago, and Larry Doby was second in MVP ratings, but and that was 1954.
Larry Doby was himself someone to be looked at, admired, and emulated. But like Buzz Aldrin, he was the second, not necessarily the first. Doesn't diminish anything. Larry Doby has more stats you're going to want to hear about, and I think you're going to go, wow, I didn't know that. Coming up next half hour when we get done with our segment. Doc, we love you. Thanks so much for being here. All right, Tim, Cena, y'all take it away. And welcome back to WJZ at 9. We're in Owings Mills, Newtown. And we are in a most unique place. We're with Dr. Milbert Brown Jr., and we're outside of the Baltimore County Public Library. It's about a 4 or 5 story building. And in each elevator foyer is an enormously detailed display of Negro League baseball. So it's like a 5-level museum, if you will, and you're your PR end of it. Great journalist. You've worked for a couple big newspapers. And we've been talking about Larry Doby. Go ahead and show him. That's a great shirt. Larry Doby, the second man to integrate Major League Baseball. The first African-American man to play in the American League for the Cleveland then Indians, now the Guardians. Go ahead and put the shirt down for a second, Doc. But I said his stats, he may be first in being second. He was also the second African-American manager in Major League Baseball behind Frank Robinson.
Yeah, Larry Doby, his runs batted in was about 1,100 runs batted in. He had about 273 home runs in his MLB career.
And so now he's the second African-American man to integrate baseball, second African-American manager, ends up in the hierarchy of Major League Baseball, an executive.
Yeah, he also was executive for the New Jersey Nets. And he also, a thing about Larry Doby, he played basketball for the Harlem Renaissance, and he also played in another league, basketball league. He received a basketball scholarship originally from Long Island University.
You know, it's amazing. There's always a first, but that means there always has to be a second. You know, on this Juneteenth, the library is closed, as is the museum. We thought just a couple guys sitting on a bench talking about someone who, because he was second, shouldn't be forgotten.
No, we shouldn't ever forget second. Unfortunately, first is always thought as the best. It's not always the best, and second is really forgotten. We hope that Larry Doby would never be forgotten because he was such a great ball player
and ambassador of the game. Hey, listen, Doc Brown, thanks so much for being with us. Every time you hear and I say that, I keep thinking of Back to the Future. Take that as a compliment, my brother.
All right.
All right, back TV Hill.
Thank you, Marty. Absolutely.